Welcome, fellow Outlander, to the first episode of a new series playing Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. If you would like to skip the overview, please use YouTube chapters. Welcome, everybody, to... Well, I guess this is Rad's pick of playing Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Before the stream, I put up a bit of a poll, and the poll was whether or not, or what class I should pick. So it was already predetermined that I'm going to be magic. A little bit about this series. I'll be role-playing in this series, meaning I won't be exploiting game mechanics or designing for any specific meta. And I'll be immersing myself in this story and making sort of decisions based upon lore and immersion rather than any meta gaming. For those that don't know, Elder Scrolls is a open-world RPG, one of the original classics. So let's get going. I'm also using several mods in order to
Stand up.
fix the game up for modern standards.
What's your name?
All right, so here we go. My name, ooh, if I could type, is Rhadamant.
Well, not even last night's storm could wait. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
W and S move forward and back, A and D move side to side, and the mouse looks around. You know the game's old when it has to describe WASD movement to you. So I'm on a little boat. The dialogue is really faint, and I have it turned up as much as I can. It's just the way the game is. If you take a look at the audio controls, voice is maxed. I can raise the master a bit more, but a lot of the audio controls in this game are a little, you know, shows its age.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Look at the hatch and press spacebar to open it. Spacebar activates objects and people you are looking at.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
All right.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
So, this is the first choice I'm going to leave you with. So here is a big old poll. I'm probably not going to leave it up for the full 5 minutes. Oh, no, that game's just going to crash. Cool. So I'm going to leave this poll up anyway, but I'm going to have to go through that whole menu again, because, you know, 2002 game crashing like it's nobody's business. But what race? So there's 3 races that are that have some competency in magic, and I'm supposed to be a magic user. So I'm going to have you guys decide. I could be a high elf. High elves have the greatest magic bonuses, but they're weak to elements and magic. Bretons have a small magic bonus and magic resist. Dark elves don't have a magic bonus. They resist fire, and they do have some extra skills to certain schools of magic, as do Argonians. They resist poison and disease and have water breathing and have some illusion magic benefits, and dark elves have some destruction magic benefits. And it's also quite possible that when you guys decide on birth sign, I'm going to crash again. I'm just going to assume that's going to be the case, because this game does not like to be tabbed out until you reach a certain point in the game.
Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Well, I'm having some serious deja vu. Also, I wish I could walk with as much swagger as this guard does. Actually, he kind of walks like he has a diaper full of poo.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
He said for me to keep it as civil as possible, but I've already violated that.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Okay, so here is the screen again. So there's a whole bunch of different races. Some are more Some are better casters than others, so this is a subset. So let me go through the list. So high elves have a magic bonus, where they have a lot more magic to draw from, but they're weak to magic, so enemy casters can hurt them more. They're weak to fire, frost, shock, but they do resist common diseases. Then we have Bretons. Bretons, oh no, that's not a Breton, have a smaller magic bonus, but they resist magic, and they have dragon skin, so they can shield themselves for 60 seconds. Then we have Dark Elves. So Dark Elves do have a little bit of a destruction magic bonus, which is why I included them. They don't actually get a base magic bonus, magicka bonus, like the High Elves or Bretons, but they do have resist fire, so they're good to use like AoE fire spells and things like that. And they have a destruction magic bonus and mysticism as well. And then Argonians. And Argonians resist disease, poison, water breathing, and they have a bonus to illusion magics and mysticism, so that's why I included them. And it looks like High Elves have won by a vote. I would tab out, but I dare not, so I am just going to pick. Let's see. How do I want to look? That's good enough for me.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Now, unfortunately, I can't save just yet. So I think putting up the poll about birth signs is going to kill the game again. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. All right. So next up, birth signs. So you don't have to vote just yet. I'll read off the benefits of these birth signs. But these are the 3 birth signs related to being a magic user. And crash? No crash? No crash. Ha ha ha!
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
So I'm going to fill the forms out myself. I'm just going to call myself a mage, because I'm not going to be too bothered by the actual terminology. And my favorite attributes is going to be intelligence, which determines the maximum amount of magicka, and willpower, affects ability to resist magic, and fatigue. The others would be strength, and agility, speed, endurance, personality, and luck. All right, so for major skills, let's go with destruction magic, alteration magic, restoration magic, conjuration, and enchanting. So these are all determined by willpower and intelligence. And then for minor skills, illusion, mysticism, uses some good. Alchemy. Maybe athletics, just because walking, jumping, and acrobatics. So we're like an acrobatic. Or we could go, I'll go speechcraft. So athletics and speechcraft. I like it.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
All right, so here are the signs. We have... I'll go in the order that I have them pulled. So we have the mage. The mage fortifies magic a little bit more with no penalties. Then we have the apprentice. It fortifies magic even more, but makes you weaker to magic. And that, of course, would stack with high elf. And then astronaut, which is fortifies magic the most, but with stunted magicka. And then it allows for spell absorption, so you can absorb the spells of enemies. So I'm going to give you just a minute to vote on that. And you can always make a new choice again as well. So there is... in the next screen, you can sort of review the choices you've made and vote again. Pugless and joint. And Shona, thank you for the resubs. And Kadath for all the gifted subs. Cheers. All right, looks like we're going to be the womb-burned Atronach with tons of magic pool, but no ability to regen it. Interesting.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
So, here it is. A high elf mage under the Atronach sun. So I have a ton of magic. Then the spells that we start off with will be Hearth Heal, Shield, Water Walking, Bound Dagger, Ancestral Ghost, and Firebite. So then I have the stats at the bottom left of health, magic, and stamina. Right-clicking allows you to use your menus, and right-click again to close them.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
And here is the release identification papers, and spacebar is to take them. For release by Emperor Uriel Septim, signed that dude. Okay. Like all menus, right-click to use your new menu. You can click to move objects from the world to your inventory. It's not possible to save just yet.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
You should learn how to do combat. Pick up the dagger on the table by activating it with spacebar. Equip the dagger by dropping it onto your picture in the inventory menu. Press F to pull out your weapon. Once your weapon is readied, hold the release of the left mouse button to swing it. The harder you swing, the more damage it does, but the more fatigue you will drain. Well, I'm stealing the dagger already. Letters, books, and scrolls can be read by equipping them in your inventory menu. You now have a map. That is there, in the bottom right. Shows you the place name and where you're facing. So I'm facing northeast. Check the barrel to your left and get the ring inside. An engraved ring of healing. Restore 1 health to 5 points on self. And there's a paper and a plate. You now have a magic menu, where you can see all the powers, spells, and magic items. Like all menus, right-click to use your new menu. Click the spell or magic item you want to make to activate yourself. Press R to activate your magic when you're ready to cast. So here's my magic menu. Here's the ring I have. I can equip it. So in terms of powers, can't yet save. Here is what I've got for spells and magic items, and then all of the vulnerabilities that I have as a high elf under the sign that I chose. Press spacebar to talk to the captain. Select topics to ask about them. Don't try persuasion on him. If you're not good at it, he will start to dislike you. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celes Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from the Emperor. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man, but before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor. So pay careful attention. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius in town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name. So I gained directions, a package, and gold. Goodbye. Press J to use your journal and review what you've been told. You should probably check out the trade house on the left. You're on your own now. Good luck. I have saved. I can close that poll. I just didn't want to tab out to close it earlier in case the save didn't work. And this is little old me. ALS Gamer, thanks for the gifted subs, Dave for the resub, and Syndra for the resub. So let's check out the journal. My orders are to go to the town of Balmora in the Vardenfall district and report to a man named Caius. To find out where he lives, I should ask in Balmora at the corner club called South Wall. When I find Caius, I must give him the package of documents and wait for further orders. Sounds pretty straightforward. And it did suggest that I do some trading. That is someone's house, but this is the trade house. And it's locked. Hello? There we go. Welcome to the trade house. I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. And that's all that's free. Would you like to hear more about our most popular potions, our most popular spells? So let's try the advice. If you want to live to a ripe old age, buy a weapon and as much armor as you can wear, and still run from trouble. Buy a spell or two, and practice your skills. Don't practice on citizens. We call that foul murder, and we don't like it. But you can kill smugglers and bandits and other outlaws all you like. Outlaws have no rights. Plenty of adventurers make a living from killing and looting outlaws. The smuggler scum down in Adamarstersius, for instance. The cave down near the Siltstrider platform. Popular potions. Cure common disease. Cure blight disease are the most popular with travelers. Fortify strength, endurance, so on and so forth. What about scrolls? Vigor and vitality are the best selling bargain items. Let's check for spells. So I have 87 gold. And I am going to buy Simple Fireball. Goodbye. Thank you, by the way, but goodbye. This is my inventory, or my everything. We got the map, the inventory, status, that kind of stuff. So I have Firebite and Fireball, Bound Dagger. One of the things I'm going to need to do is to manage my quick actions. So I got to remember how to do that. So the quick menu is F1. Okay. So here's F1, where I can bind certain skills. So like Fireball on 1. Let's do Heal on 2. Dagger on 3. Shield on 4. And then on 9, I will do Summon Ancestral Ghost, because that is something I don't foresee doing that often. So, question for you guys. What should I do? Head to the quest or explore. Really simple. One or the other. Mess about in town or do something else. So in terms of status effects, I believe that Stunted Magicka means that I cannot recover magic by normal passage of time. So I'm going to be somewhat reliant on, like, magic potions and the like, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I'm drawing from a 2 decades old knowledge. My son was recently shipped up to Fort Frostmoth on the island of Solstheim. I don't know what he did to deserve that, but it couldn't have been good. Ouch.
Any time.
All right, looks like we're going to be exploring. Cool. Are you one? Are you the one the boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at the same time of day, or at that time of day. Hope the Imperials treat you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before the weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Yeah, I did. Here. You found it. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. You're my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend, well, okay, it's too bad I already did the trading, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Well, I'll try to talk to him again. So my rep with him is a lot higher, but I'm sort of curious. Yeah, the prices are definitely a little bit lower. Oh well. So you guys wanted me to explore, so I'm going to do just that. The game really doesn't like when I tab out. It fusses. So let's go mess with the smugglers that I was warned about. Shall we? So that's the Still Strider platform right there. And it was a smuggler den near the Stilt Strider platform. I might want, in case there, I'll put Firebite on there too. Yeah, this is it. It's so nice that the smuggler den was labeled. Oh, and I believe I already... It's the end of me. I don't like the sound of that.
Now you die!
Are you a dark elf that, like, has particularly high fire resist? Did I pick the wrong school of magic to fight you? Oh, I think I just tried to heal me, not her. I mean, healed the wrong person. Okay, and I'm really bad at casting that spell, aren't I? Is she alive? Did you die on me? No, you're just bored. Okay. Well, if you're gonna stand right there, apparently I'm gonna fail at a whole lot of spells altogether. No, I'm pretty sure you fell down. Well, look at that. I'm gonna loot you and make you disappear. That's what I do best. Well, I wouldn't mind wearing some nicer clothing. My prisoner clothing is not great. Ooh, there's my heal. That was nice. What other abilities do I have here? So this is... Firebite might be doing a little bit more damage. Do I have heal? All right, shields on 4. Okay. You guys, yeah. Do you have the key to the bracers? Will you let me go free? I don't have the key. Oh, no, I guess I do have the key?
What do you ask, master?
Yeah, you're free. Let's get these guys out of here.
And the marshmallow.
Prey approaches.
Maybe don't call me prey. I am freeing you after all. You're welcome. Oh, no, guy. Okay, I don't like this. He's beating me up. Slaves, fight for me. Can't fight me through a gate.
You in.
Ow. Nope, keep it closed. Slaves, you're gonna get collateral damaged if you get in the way. Failed at casting the spell. You want this fire bite? I'll bite you. That's right. Nobody messes with me 15 times and lives. And hocus pocus, your corpse is delivered. I don't know where it goes, but I will use your robe. Did you just hiss at me? God. So rude. Now, I have used about... Hi. Yeah, okay, you see me. What'd you just throw at me? You're throwing daggers at me?
Now you die!
Quit throwing stuff at me. This is a magic fight.
You will suffer greatly!
I have a magic dagger, and you're way better at daggers than I am.
Die, Vexer!
Ow! Just burn.
There is no escape!
Nah, I mean, there is an escape.
Is the
I just
end of you.
run this direction until you go away. Ha! That's right. Yeah, I kill you while I'm fleeing. So you've got lockpicks and probes, and I'll take all that stuff, and I think I probably need a rest, given that I am on death's door. Because I am out of magic. Because the Atronach sign is the big suck when it comes to regen. Alright, let's head back into town and rest up a little. So I've got the slave key. Yep, alright, good. Blame chat? Yo, it's okay. I'm a stunted mage. New here, take the Stilt Strider. Nah, I don't want to. Is there somewhere to sleep?
Yes.
I know. I got smugglers beat me up.
I have a feeling
I've been here for like 10 minutes and smugglers jumped me. Granted, I was kind of looking for the fight, so I don't exactly blame them, but there's not a lot of healing around here, in there? Okay, so I don't think he's going to take that much gold for it. I kind of forget how bartering works. I'm gonna say 70. Okay, he doesn't want that. Can I get at least 30? Okay, no. 23. Cool. All right, deal. In terms of magic, there is not a lot that that he has on offer. I think probably my best bet. Oh, I didn't see you there. What are your services? You are a commoner. You do what needs to be done. All right. Well, don't really need commoner services. So it's illegal to sleep in town here, and I don't think anyone's going to offer me a bed. So I'm going to go slightly out of town and just like slump over on the ground, Wood Elf style, and hope to recover. Because these are all owned houses. None of them are inns or anything like that. I could probably get into Fargoth's house. He might not mind, considering I did return his ring. But yeah, I'd rather not start trespassing. It's not really how to make friends. Okay, so I've recovered my magic, my health, but not my magic, because of the stunted magicka. I think it might not be a bad time for me to hit up the Stiltstrider if I still have the coin for the trip and get myself over to Valmara. This is the seaport village of Seaneen Outlander in the Bitter Coast region. I'm a caravaneer. I manage the Stiltstrider port here. Tell me your destination. So let's go for traveling to, and I do have the gold, Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
I just got it. That guy, I'm nowhere. Thanks. Okay, so we're looking for Caius, and we're looking for the corner club called South Wall. South Wall is a working-class corner club east of the Odai River, south end of Labor Street. So here is the local map. And it looks like I need to head east because here's the Odai River. So I'll go this way. That's the Council Club.
Speak, traveler.
All right, I am looking for South Wall. South end of Labor Street. So south end of Labor Street might be this. Nope, that's a house. Ah, but this is signage. South Wall Corner Club.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Yes. I'll go with yes.
You want something?
All right, let's ask this guy. So, your name is Rhadamant, and you're new here in Balmora? Well, my name is Fane. I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now, and if I start to bore you about Morrowind lore, just let me know. Caius, that old sugar tooth? I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola, the owner. He'll know.
Khajiit has no time for you.
Good day. I'm Bacola, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services, or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. Well, let's go for beds first. I'm a little tired. Very well, the bed is yours for the day. You'll find the door over there unlocked.
Yes.
Okay, you led me to a patio. I don't think this is my bedroom. There we go. Lovely. Feeling recovered.
What's this about?
Oops. Let's not mug the guy. All right, so let's ask for Caius. Old Caius rents a little bed and breakfast just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then the left at the top of the stairs down the end of the street. Okay. Cool. Should I come back later? Kinda don't look ready for me, but all right. I'm Caius. What do you mean you were told to report to me? What are you talking about? So you say your name is Rhadamant, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Yes. Yes, very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades. And that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders? Sure. Good. Welcome to the service, Novice Rhadamant. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the province. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our blade trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit Blades trainers. The Blades agents offer training. Not free, of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, I'm not even going to attempt these names, Tyrmylin, Nine Toes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Sir Rain, Gildan, so on and so forth. Lives in the huts, and a scout. Okay. Oh, the alone, the scout can be found in the trade house that I was just in. All right.
Go ahead.
So I can use this old man's bed. He won't mess with me. Good. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new. And you look at. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon or armor or spell. And second thing, you need to a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion. Advance the ranks, gain skill and experience. Or go out on your own, look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. All right. You know, I actually need directions to the Mages Guild. That sounds helpful. It's a guild for the arcane arts, and where you go to find wizards for hire. Training, goods, and services are cheaper for members, and the guild stewards know where to find work. If you want to be a wizard, join and work your way up the ranks. The Mages Guild here is a better bet than the Fighters Guild. Rhanis is the guild's steward. Talk to her if you want to join up. She's got a chip on her shoulder, but her apprentice, Jira, seems okay for a Khajiit. So, Rhanis. Got it. What time is it? Oh, it's 4 a.m. You know what? I'll do it in the morning. This is a free bed. He seems to stand around all day, so, yeah, he doesn't need it. Thank you for tuning in to Elder Scrolls Morrowind, which originally streamed live on Twitch, May 16th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. But please keep in mind that this series was streamed under the no backseating and no spoilers tags. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.